We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Okay, ready? Ready?
This a quick pass to Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. The Saints are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Throwing now is Lance. Short throw to Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Lance. Swinging this out for Pollard. On a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. In motion left, that's Thornton.
Black Ultra. Rail, yellow, red.
Now Lance. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. And that one his first incompletion in his last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up to the 20. You look at the Saints defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
On second down, Lawrence. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, Lawrence. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third. Lawrence will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he's got some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. this one. Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Drill green. Blaster, six. Needle blue. Yellow, go. Hut.
Lance now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by... And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere about there.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap. You have the sack on the first play of this drive. That threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And Lance, he's going to change the play. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 2nd and 3.
Boy, you getting some BS, my boy. Look at that. Look at this. Nah, you got it. You got it. You straight. Yeah, you just got in the league. I'll give you that. You just got in.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He's going to leave this for his running back.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he is going to have the Saints first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows.
At least he didn't run no cheese shit.
This offense finding its legs now.
That's what I was afraid of.
1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it.
Get it. Oh! Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I gotta throw that solo. My tight end. I didn't even look his direction.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know.
I looked at my drags first.
Scoring this week, we'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he did?
I ain't say I do that all the time.
Can you keep up with us?
Did I? There's a couple reads out there. I could have sworn you had another D lineman.
Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now. The guy's made complete. And take this to the right side of midfield before going out.
That's crazy. That shouldn't even be. That one in the end zone was wild. I was like, bro, come on, man. He was behind that man.
Lance now on 1st down.
You crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're wildin'. I know it.
And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And he's going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
I gotta see this nigga twice a year. I'm gonna have it on the playbook for your ass.
They kick it away. Returning it, Justice Hill. The dangerous Hill now to return.
Come on, bro.
And taking a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 20.
You still be in that other league that you had put me in a while ago? What that talking about? I'm not on Discord no more, though.
As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Flush to his right. Right side here,
what? I missed the hit stick? Come on, EA.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Jamison Williams.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mm. 'Cause
for Metcalf.
How in the world? My adjustment didn't go down.
DK Metcalf, his third
My adjustment did not go down.
and the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Man, what is you listening to?
And that makes the score 14-7.
That's what you call it. Man, whatever.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
I don't like
With
this.
this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is taken in. It's complete. And the Saints will use their
I know what it is. I know what's going on around here.
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Why would I do that? I'm scolding.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Black Ultra. Go pink. Red, yellow,
Yeah, that's the idea.
white, white.
Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out.
Ooh, I threw it too
He
late.
throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. Catches Mayhem by Irv Smith Jr. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A final shot before half for Lance.
That's a bad throw.
His pass is intercepted for the 3rd time.
Desperate read.
Corey and Bennett has it. And the Falcons are going to get the football
That's
back.
cool.
This time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
Let's go don't shuffle pick, so we good. Am I?
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Damn, man.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense set to
I'm
begin
not ready
the
to
3rd
run.
quarter. And Charles, if they had a checklist of things
Oh,
they wanted to
no.
accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that
There
list
we
would
go.
be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also,
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted across midfield. And they finally put it into this return.
Under pressure.
Throws all the way down to the 37. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
it's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach. And he
Yeah, I
talked
see
about how
that,
at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got
Yeah,
a new
defense
script
is
going for the
defense.
2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script
Actually-
did it have that result.
That's
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Steps away to his left.
no. I'm trying to slide, bro.
Falcons grab it, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
But he
We know he's
almost
got the
90.
speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that
Yeah.
time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around
Bro, I
you
stuck on my
closing in.
line.
The pressure gets to Lawrence.
Nigga, why? But I don't got my flat on nothing. I don't play with zone drops.
on second
One of
down,
my
here's
adjustments going
Lawrence.
down bad or something.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence.
Holding it too long.
And the Saints will take it
What you got your
as they get it up to the 43-yard line. If you combine
yeah.
last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
Yeah, 5. I'll take it.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up.
I thought every time. That's Christian Watson. We should be up 2 touchdowns. It's crazy. It's a trade, my boy. You gonna have to trade somebody to build that old line. But nigga, you wouldn't want Alvin Kamara.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Not for no old line.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gonna have to let somebody go so you can get you an old line. Yeah, that is wild. I couldn't even believe you got DK. I was like, this nigga can't get him. I was like, this man.
Brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown.
I said, this nigga, they let this nigga beat DK. That's crazy. And that joint coming open too. I see it. Oh, why? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I see why. So nigga traded me last year. Nigga traded me Will Anderson. And he got superstar throughout the season. And Aiden Hutchinson got superstar at the end of last season. We've been Gucci ever since. God bless you. Let's do like that.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
What? Oh, okay. I know what happened. That's on me.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. Again, it's Lawrence.
Oh my God. The crazy thing is I got a deep third over there. Nigga ain't.
For the extra point.
But see, that's the thing. That same flat sitting over there should match it, not the third.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Tell him to play over top and he'll play it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
I'm mad they passed that.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
I don't like that. I don't even take it forever. Throw the goddamn to call height.
Eluding the pressure.
No.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let me stop playing. Stop playing around.
Game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And Lance will try again on second down.
Oh my EA. But if I throw a regular, that nigga ain't gonna catch it. Or if I throw a regular, he exactly. So if I throw a high ball, now they nerfed it to where that's dumb.
For his career, and fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Oh my God, this nigga finna be player of the game. This nigga, I ain't never seen that. I need to hurry up and get gunslinger. I don't even know what to come out in.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence.
That's crazy. That's why you spend money on your D1. She crazy. I have to charge you the whole farm. Oh my God, pick your poison. I think, bro, it was either him or Kelsey was gonna be open. No, ain't no. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, EA. He not faster than him. +2 speed.
And the lead now up to 14. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well.
What the hell?
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and the onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
He's airing it out for Williams.
No, sir.
It's going to be incomplete.
They carried over, took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area.
Hey, bad.
That one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. That's a run to run now.
I didn't pass commit at all. I don't do neither. I don't do that at all.
Yards, first down, Atlanta.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Got a man, it's caught.
But how y'all niggas even get off that line like that?
Head out of bounds inside the 10.
Hit overall high.
That goes for a gain of 31.
my defense that I'm looking for.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal.
That's part of the problem, right?
10. Lawrence will throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there.
All the speed on the field. All the speed on the field.
The Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown.
I'm talking about me too. Shoot. You're crazy.
Able to connect on the extra point.
Majority of my DBs are like 97, 98 speed.
Set now to kick this one away, and
I mean, ain't nobody on my field less than 95 right now. I mean, Cameron Curl, he 86 speed. We ain't worry about him. He might not be playing for me too much longer. We only picked him up because he was sitting there free agency.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue.
Throw it away.
Unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they
For sure they did.
the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Back now here
That's crazy. I got over 300 yards of offense.
a lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Just like that. Boom.
Now Lance. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles
That boy
continue.
Jamal sitting.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like
Positive.
an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because
That boy
it
came
wasn't
out of
intercepted.
man.
I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes,
Oh, you gotta juke him. We gotta juke that man, bro. That's crazy.
And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about
he ain't in my
we're gonna
head.
address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down.
We straight.
Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout
Yeah,
the
we
game,
good, dog.
not going to help him improve.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to
You
the air
crazy.
and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand,
After I built this nigga to what he had now, nah, I'm straight.
and a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Who won Super Bowl last year? Bengals.
2nd and 10.
I know what you're saying. The year before,
Looking to
Irby.
throw
He not in
Lawrence.
the league no more though.
Right side to Williams. 9 yards.
That's exactly what that nigga did.
They'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That nigga won the bowl and he built up that Charger squad
Pick up the
and
first down.
slid.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
Look at this nigga.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Look at this. We can't play defense. What happened to my D-line?
15-yard
Why we not shedding no more?
And the Falcons look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add
These
on to
niggas
their
just stop
lead.
shedding. It's momentum, gotta be. Fellas, y'all getting y'all ass kicked.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big
This
lead.
nigga,
Now they're
bro.
going for the jugular with the onside kick.
Scared.
Gonna call the first of their timeouts.
That time
That'll
I don't matter no more.
We'll be back after this. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big.
Cap.
And this one travels
They wouldn't even let me
out of
jump.
bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
That's cheese because I run RPOs. Who is that? Nolan's. But get the fuck out of here. That's not even what I'm talking about. He a whole linebacker. Man, whatever. I'm playing bad. Playing bad, boys. Street.
On play action, Lawrence. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside
a running back.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10
That's crazy,
from the
bro.
10. Here's Lawrence to throw.
That nigga don't fumble though. All right.
And now they're in the hurry up. Now Lawrence to throw on second down. Trying to improvise. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And my D-line still ain't showed up yet. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Nigga names.
You go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now Lawrence on third and long. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That boy paranoid.
Big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence.
Why are you backpedaling? Why are you backpedaling?
Travis Kelce, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the
This nigga is really onside kicking.
onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
This nigga is really onside kicking the ball. That's crazy.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Lance now on first down.
That's a touchdown.
They get to him back at the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's Lance. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And finally down he goes. As they
That nigga
work it
old.
inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33
This knockout
yards.
rusty.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Pollard, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
You crazy as hell.
They'll try to run this one in. And someone remains from the bench as he's in.
How would I not run the ball?
But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit.
credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they want to remember, but at least they keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes
I've been trying to work on the joint. I really don't know how to do it.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team.
I gotta learn how to do that joint.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see
Why would I tell you my cover?
And he is going to be
Right.
taken down. They got him.
Right.
As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Multiple rushers.
These niggas been going crazy.
For the 7th time
Oh, so he waited till I left the chat so he could talk. Alright, that's some whole jump, nigga. And this other league that I'm in, I had beat this nigga 13-3. He said I was cheese, but I'm like, how I'm cheese if I only scored 13 points? It was a defensive game. Make it make sense.
Now Lawrence. Throwing the outline.
You gotta drop that, my boy.
To Kelsey. They're going to hurry back to the line.
And that's Darwin, nigga. On that C route.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind.
That nigga said the hover. I said, what I do that was cheese? That nigga said the hovering. About to score on the goal line, went into hovering, and my line went stupid. Oh my god. So he talking about I did this.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence.
It do sometimes, but
Deep ball. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's
go from tie game to nothing. That boy, that nigga say you cheat because you was hovering over the line. But like they don't do that in the NFL.
Some teams are just like that.
No, like it still works.
Some coaches are like, look, when I got a
I don't think it's as consistent.
on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule. That if someone does it to them, you won't hear people.
It's not as consistent. You know it'll work. Like you'll see like a little arrow over the dude's head.
before he's inside the 30. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Like it's like a little blue arrow. You'll see it.
Flag comes in.
Not
This
like
might
that.
be a free play.
My bad. Okay, that was terrible, boy.
It's incomplete, but I think the defense
No,
jumped.
God awful.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
This nigga Montez Sweat.
Taken down here. The sack back into 32. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them
When
set.
Montez Sweat make a
Lance to
comeback.
throw on second down here.
A linebacker?
My goodness.
Oh, that's not a linebacker.
Interception. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they start at their own 24-yard.
I thought he was gonna come off of it. They on that nigga head. I ain't even have to say nothing.
Looks like he'll
He not trash, but it's like he a good user, but he always like if he lose, there's always a reason why he lost. It's never just. I told that nigga GG's. I told that nigga GG's. He was like, "Well, hell no."
going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Lawrence
That nigga say you was hover. Pick.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
Oh, what the? I was not trying to do that. I didn't even press the button to throw the ball. That boy said, "Who are you?" A nigga not crying about it.
It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. Well, Charles, when you look at the stats,
You make no sense.
one thing sticks out like a
I
sore
said
thumb.
because you say so.
One side lost this
But
game
y'all don't
because
post
they
pictures of
turned
your
the ball
gun.
over 4 times, and that was just too
You
much for
have
them
to
to
start
overcome.
crying.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with
You
that
don't
many
want to play me, bro.
turnovers,
All
they
I
really
do is
played
hope.
themselves out of this game. Too
Nobody
careless with the
cried.
football too
I
many
said I'm
times.
cool on GG.
That
It
cost them
wasn't
the
a good
victory.
game. It was a waste of time. Weird ass dude.
So for Atlanta, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young
Imagine that
season.
crying.
And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.